Hey, everybody, welcome back to episode 34. I'm your host, Chuck Oliveris of We Need to Talk About This. We finally made it up here to Sacramento.
Finally!
To Cousin Matto's bar.
Yeah,
we're doing it. We're sitting here tonight in the bar. You guys usually see him on a split screen when I send him a link and all that kind of good stuff. But tonight we came up this weekend and we're super, super excited to be in the bar. And I'm going to kind of show you that bar in a little bit here. But Matt? Yeah. We finally did it. We finally made it up, right?
All my dreams are coming true.
Okay.
Okay. Don't mind if I do.
Don't
All
mind.
right.
Hey.
Cheers, buddy. Great to have you.
If you'd like to join us, go ahead and take your shot. Oh God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Check it out, Cochise.
I've never done that before.
That's a fireball.
Okay.
Ooh.
That was the Jameson on my
Wow. We have a studio audience tonight, which is kind of exciting. I'm going to spin just real quick because I want you to see my cousin's man cave man bar. There's no other bar like this. Trust me. And we've got family back here. And we're going to go this way and show you everyone. Where are they? Can you see yourselves? See that? They're on couches and shit.
We are.
Leanne, are you hiding?
No.
Oh, there's Dalton. Say hi, bub. There he is. So here we are in the Matto Bar. We're very excited to be here in Sacramento. Very, very hot up here, just like it is back at home where we're from in Three Rivers, and for some of you folks as well. So tonight, of course, anytime you get together, I get together with my cousin, it can be dangerous. There's a lot of poop things and stuff. I know some of you have shared your poop stories. Mason actually shared his with us tonight, which was kind of nice. We're not going to exploit him, though, on this one. But my cousin,
we
just exploited him a little bit. A little bit, we did, yeah.
Okay. It's okay, though.
His was funny, though, because he was doing the Karate Kid kick, and he sharted himself when he did it.
Right. We call that the spinning shit kick.
And then he had to tell his father, I need to change my underwear. And Dad's all, why? And he goes, because I want to. Which is what I would have said, right? Yes, yeah. So we're very excited to have a little bit of a studio audience. We're here in the Matto Bar. You are all about this creative cursing thing. Why? What is this? Is this a game?
Well, it is a game.
Yeah, but how do you play the game? Like, do you roll a dice or anything? You don't roll
dice or anything. You flip open the page, you grab a couple pages, and just see what happens. What do we got?
This one says scumfucker,
right.
Which some people know scumfuckers.
Well, that could be quite.
But I don't understand how you win the game if you're playing the game.
It's not an actual game. It's just fun. It's entertaining.
Oh, okay.
I'm flipping some more things. Let's see what we come up with. Dildo clot. I mean, does it get any better than that? Dildo clot? You got to be very careful.
What's a dildo clot?
Well, I had a friend who once had a dildo clot. Emergency room, all night long.
See, I like this one better. I just flipped it once and I got dildo jammer.
Right.
And I think that's better, right?
It depends on
dildo jammer, right?
Well, do you want it soft?
I think it's great. Dildo jammer is the winner. We're going to keep that. It could be the name of your new album or something like that. Of course, that's our studio audience here clapping for us, and you can hear them now.
Oh,
they're way.
Wow.
We actually had a sound effect for that, but thanks, guys. That was awesome.
Right on cue.
We're going to start off. One of the things that me and Matt always do is make fun of things we see on social media and stuff like that, and ridiculous things. And it is time for our first meme to make fun of. And let's see what we got here. Now, you guys know, I told you last time me and Matt got together, we got a little bit drinky. We drank a little bit.
And
Chucko messed up the podcast and lost the first half of it. So we ended up broadcasting the last half of the podcast, which I thought was still hilarious, but we still have what we were going to talk about in the first half tonight, and we're going to go through it right now. So we're going to start.
I cannot wait.
Yes, you can. Relax there.
Fine, then I will wait.
Okay, so that was the masturbation letter from the high school. A high school actually sent out a letter to the kids saying, you are no longer allowed to masturbate at school. You must masturbate in your own home. And they actually had it approved to send out.
I'm glad you cleared that up, dude. I thought they sent that to you for going to high schools and masturbating.
Well, no.
Oh. Okay. I feel way better about that now.
All right. That's it. You're not allowed to play anymore. Here you go. Do that one. That was your first one.
A Chinese kid was born before his due date. They named him Suddenly. Suddenly, we so happy you come to the world for us.
And your child is inside, and your child is not Asian, so he is sleeping.
He's not.
Some of these are good, though. What do we got here? Oh, Matt sent me this. So do you guys remember back in the day when you would travel around to hotels and stuff, all the hotels in Vegas and Tahoe and everything, they all had ashtrays and everybody would collect the ashtrays, right? And he had a picture of this, and I thought it was pretty cool because it reminded me of Nana
It's
Papa's
crazy.
house.
It's got Dairy Queen, Arby's, Pizza Hut. It's just so weird to think.
There's no Dairy Queen. Where's
Yeah,
oh,
Dairy
is that
Queen
Dairy
right
Queen?
there.
Oh, okay.
You owe me $5.
Wow.
Okay. Just saying.
So it's pretty cool because I remember people used to collect these and stuff, and the hotels, everyone stole the ashtrays from the hotel. You try and steal towels and stuff too.
Right.
You don't want to do that at Motel 6 because they're real crispy, and if you drop them, they'll break. But
Crispy towels.
crispy towels
still
at
a problem
Motel
to
6,
this day.
the worst motel of all. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a very funny political meme you shared with us. Thanks for your help fixing America. And that's the Gene Wilder meme that everybody loves so much from Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Matt sent that to me because one of my podcasts I went off on the Trump administration and some
One
other
of them?
stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah, well, I just can't stand Caroline Levitt or whatever. I just can't deal with
What
her.
about John Levitt?
John Levitt's hilarious.
Okay.
She
Just
is
wanna make
not.
sure.
And isn't her husband like 80 years old and she's 26 or
I don't
something
know.
like that? The White House speaker, yes.
I don't know.
No, that's a true story. Check it out, Cochise.
Sometimes
It's a true story.
Sometimes love, that's all that matters.
Hey, I have a surprise for you.
It's poop.
And the poor audience in here can't even see these, so they're just assuming what we're talking about. But it's a little baby smiling, looking up, and it says, "I have a surprise for you," and it's poop, which I'm sure any mother has seen that look, right? In fact, your wife's probably seen that look on your face, I'm sure.
While we're at it about mothers, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so
It is. Aunt
Big
Wendy's
shout out to
over
the
here.
moms.
She's in the VIP seats over here on the right.
Mom, love you. Appreciate everything you do for me and my boy, my wife. Happy
And my
Mother's
boy.
Day. Love you.
And your boy. Appreciate everything you do for me and my boy.
Katie, fuck off.
Don't be mean to Katie. Matt is not very nice to his wife's friends.
No,
It's very rude.
it's all out of love.
And then this one you sent me, and it's what? That's like a big old nug of
Yeah,
pot.
it's a big old pot nug. It says never forget.
And then it's
who's
got the
there.
dude with the heart balloons,
Yeah.
and they're holding hands. And what's it say? Never forget who was there for you when no one else was. Well,
Right.
yeah.
And
That's
they're
a good
strolling along the beach. It's very romantic.
Strolling on the beach.
I don't know that.
Introducing El Diarrhea, the new taco from Taco Bell. It's really delicious. It's smoldered with cheese and stuff. Instant diarrhea for sure if you eat this taco.
That's cool though, because like if you have constipation and you want to have a nice dinner,
When have you ever had constipation?
right now, I had like 3 rocks about 30 minutes ago.
Matt, you always just shit.
That's
There's
not
no
true. That's not
constipation.
I'm on lock most of the time.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's their new taco there. You can get a look at it right there. And go ahead and go through the drive-thru tomorrow at your local Taco Bell and ask for the El Diarrhea taco. Don't know what you're talking about. It's an American thing now.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one's definitely weird. Now, this was the one we missed this. I laughed my ass off.
Oh,
The Mexican word of the day was something we started with Matt.
I
And
enjoy that. I
we
like
missed it on the last podcast because I screwed it all up.
You did.
But here we go. And you're going to see this Mexican guy with the sombrero. And then Matt will read you the meme and what it says. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, so Mexican word of the day is chicken finger. My wife say she don't need me because she can finger herself. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm glad you got
We like the Mexican words of the day. I like those. He started that. What was the first one? Do you remember?
I don't know. Oh, something about a taco. Uno taco. What was that one?
Oh, yeah. He said, I don't remember. They're all kind of funny, though. And that was definitely one of my favorite ones right there. So I found this too. Look at this. It's an old picture of a motel. For those of you that are on
What the
Spotify and
hell?
iHeartRadio and can't see it, it's an old hotel, like the Bates Motel kind of looking thing. And the sign clearly says, a cheap motel for intercourse with a near stranger.
And there's vacancy. So, I mean, there's,
And there's vacancies.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to have intercourse with a near stranger, you're going to do it at a very cheap motel, right? You don't want to spend a lot of money.
how does that work? You just walk up, hey, my name's Bob. I was wondering if you want to party.
I was wondering if you want to go to a cheap motel, is what you're supposed to say.
You know why they call it the Bates Motel?
because they bathe in there.
They're masters of it.
You're so nasty. This is why. See, this is why I can't get a rating with this guy.
Okay, it's gonna be all right.
I saved this one for you from last time, guys. If you can't tell by the picture there, that's The Rock, Dwayne Johnson's little brother, called Little Pebble, and that's what Little Pebble looks like.
What's
right
up,
there.
Little Pebble? Yeah.
Dude, he totally looks like Little
He
Pebble.
does. I think it's just the AI rendering.
It's basically a crackhead from down in the Tenderloin, but he does look just like The Rock with his little pebble eyes bugging out and
I
stuff.
think you've been duped by AI once again. I think it is The Rock.
Dude, can you not trust anything anymore with AI, right?
No.
I know you guys think I have a big penis, but that's all AI.
Right.
That whole thing.
Okay.
True? Shut up.
It got really quiet in here. That's
Yeah, everybody got scared. There you go.
There were comments being
I used to wonder how Jim Jones convinced over 700 people to drink the poison. It's all beginning to make sense now.
Ain't it though?
I guess.
I liked that
pretty
guy
dark.
put that up. So guys,
What
I'm
the
gonna,
hell is that?
if you guys want to look, you can come look. It's pretty heinous, but you have to look at it very carefully.
Oh,
And
I
if
see.
you folks can really see what's going on in
I
this
see what
picture.
it actually is now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's weird. That's
So next time Logan's laying on your chest
yeah.
and you might have a little short thing on or whatever, that's actually the baby's feet right there, but it looks like his
A wiener.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It looks like a wiener. Looks like a wiener. When I first saw that, you did the same thing too.
Yeah,
You were
I
like,
thought it
oh my
was a-
God.
I thought it was a lady peen.
Well, yeah, or a tucker. Oh, speaking of, I want to talk to Katie about tucking some stuff here later and
Okay.
seeing what it looks like.
For Mother's Day, yes.
I heard there was some tucking going on here.
That was for Mother's Day, and it's Mother's Day. Okay, well,
That picture kills me because there's a lot of pictures like that you see on the internet and you look at it and go, what the hell?
yeah,
Like, did you see the one I put up with the heels of the guy's feet, but it looked like an ass, like a naked ass?
Or you can do the you squeeze your arm together, and it looks like a butt cheek. You ever seen that?
Can you do it?
I could, but I don't think I should.
All right.
It doesn't work that well with mine because the tattoo gives it away.
Mm.
You'd have like a weird cheek.
But people do
tattoo.
get tattoos for things like that where
Yeah.
they can do that, right?
right. Like you can have a W.
I
on
saved
each
this
cheek.
for you here. This is a proper dickhead. If you've ever seen a proper
Ugh.
dickhead, that's a proper dickhead. You
Why-
guys, can you
why does
imagine
it look
looking
like
at that
that?
picture? Okay, so I'm bald. If my head looked like that, I would wear a hat all the time. It
What-
looks like a penis head, straight
It's
up,
like what
with a
type of
slit
injury
right on
did
the
he
bald
have to
head.
have a crease in his head that way?
He's a proper dickhead.
Okay. Well, it actually says proper.
Proper.
It's kind of like a rap.
Proper papa.
Yeah, like a rap name.
Proper papa.
Yeah, proper dickhead.
Oh, there you go. Here, let me bring it up for you. Look.
Ah, yes.
I heard you kiss the tip of hot dogs before you take a bite. And it's Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. If you ever see anyone kiss the tip of a hot dog before they take a bite, maybe don't see them anymore. Maybe don't go even eat hot dogs with them.
What if it's per your recommendation and you
No.
want to see them honor the food like a hunter, right? No, that's not going to work.
No,
Okay.
no. You just don't be messing with a hot dog. Have you seen those TikTok videos where
What about
the
a
guys are all
bratwurst?
drunk and one's passed out and they're pushing the hot dog into his mouth like this and he wakes up and you're like, oh my God, it's hilarious. We're kind of filthy, me and my cousin, and I know some of you are like, every time I watch these two together, we're either talking about poop or some disgusting shit.
Poop. We've never talked about
It
poop.
kind of runs in the family.
Gross.
I don't know.
Why would we talk about
You're the poop guy.
I don't recall
Yes,
ever
you
talking about
even
poop.
got little dude involved over here today.
No,
Yes,
he
you did.
volunteered that story.
No, he did volunteer it. And it got shared. So here we have Jesus Christ, picture of Jesus Christ, and it says Easter this year. And of course, he's
Oh, it
holding
was
a
on
big old
420.
bong. It was on 420. Yeah. And I saw this a lot, and it was just like Jesus in his robe with his bong all.
Mhm. Clean water
Yeah.
in there. Very nice.
And a good
You
Jesus
turn that water to
would
wine.
have a bong,
Mhm.
right? I agree. What do we got here, Matto? Fructose intolerant. So the fructose intolerant, I believe this is coffee. Let's see if we can see what it says here. Yeah, fructose intolerant, and then the definition is what? The condition of being completely unable to tolerate the other person's bullshit. Well, yes, I think there's a lot of us that
absolutely.
And I have a bunch of friends that are just coffee freaks, and their whole life is about drinking coffee.
I know someone like that.
Yeah.
I
I'm wondering if the girls here have a story they'd like to share with us tonight while we're on here.
don't know. Do they?
I bet you Katie does.
No.
No? Come on.
Okay.
There you go, Matto. You need to have one of these for the bar back here.
They've just been popping up like crazy. There's all kinds of different ones. It's
Mm-hmm.
the cancer, but this one's from The Shining. It's amazing. I love it.
I thought it was pretty cool, and it'd be cool to have
But every
behind
single
you.
time I go to want to buy one, it's like from a site that I don't trust. And I'm like, well,
Right, you don't want to like buy
it.
it.
Also
Yeah.
says it could be here in like 6 to 8 weeks, which is also another dead giveaway.
Okay, time to flip your little word. Let's see in between here. Let's see. We got Maddie's game.
It's not a game.
He is a prick fondler. Oh no, it went to prick sucker.
Okay, well,
No, I like the
Again.
fondler better.
let me just
Did you like buy that online or something?
Rolodex it kind of. See what we got here. Horror clot. Enough with the clots already, right? What's
Yeah,
this?
what's with the clot? Horror jockey.
Horror jockey?
Horror jockey.
Yeah, okay. That
That
sounds
kind of
like
reminds me.
a foreign word though. Like horjaki. You come over here and you come
You have
have
a horjaki.
vodka. You went to horjaki.
I had a very expensive watch one time, and I worked at the mall for 12 years as a director of security, as a lot of people know. And I had a really expensive
Very nice.
watch, and nobody would change the battery. And finally, one day I went through another shopping center, and there was a Russian guy working at a watch thing. And I told the guy, I go, no one will open this watch. They're afraid. It's expensive. It was a Kenneth Cole. And he goes, we are Russian. We are not afraid of anything.
Wow.
And he fucking replaced that battery in my watch. And I thought that was great because the Russians, right? They don't give a shit.
No.
They're like, we're going to do it. I thought that was great.
Amazing.
Oh, that's your horde jockey, Jack Nicholson.
I like it.
Me getting ready to say some crap and make the situation worse. Dalton will tell you that this is me
Yeah.
all the time.
I was going to tell you that that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave
Like
it alone.
you're listening to somebody's conversation and you're about to like get involved and make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, been there. Been there.
Katie's back there going, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I've done it a million times. Oh, this
Oh,
pissed me
wow.
off. So those of you that are on Spotify and iHeart can't see this, but it's a picture of Dora the Explorer, and the ICE police are taking her away and deporting her. And I think that's fucking rude. Dora the Explorer should be able to stay here in the United States, right?
I guess.
That's not cool.
Does she have
Do you even know who she is?
I know her quite well. We went to school
Does
together.
anybody else know who Dora the Explorer is?
She's a great explorer.
She's the great explorer. Yeah. And Ice got her, Ice Baby, and now they're gone. Or she's gone anyway.
She'll come back.
I think
She'll
you'll
be back.
like this one. Okay, there it is. All day this guy's been bugging me with Michael McDonald, funny little videos, the Michael
We've just been
McDonald
singing like
camp.
Michael McDonald.
Yeah,
all day,
singing
so-
like Michael McDonald. So what I'm showing you is a picture of what's supposed to be a Muppet of Michael McDonald at McDonald's drive-thru with the microphone, and it says, what did it say? You don't know me, but what's your order? And Matt's been singing this shit to me all day, making shit up and stuff, because Michael McDonald.
Well, it's kind
has
of funny
voice.
that you were already prepared. So
That's why I told
Yeah.
you I had one.
we think alike. I like it.
Yeah, I like that one though. But just about like I said, that song they use it for everything, and you can.
All right. Well,
yeah.
the other one I showed you was him as a camp counselor, and he said,
Yeah, what was he telling
he's
him?
passing out the cookies. He goes, I know little Steve likes oatmeal raisin.
No, what the funny part is when you said something about don't go too far. Or,
Oh, yeah. Always swim with a buddy, or you'll be asked to leave the water.
That one cracks me up though. Breaking news: man uses piece of wood he put in his garage in 1982 because it might come in handy one day. And that's
Okay.
like, you know how we all say, no, don't throw it away.
No,
I'm going to use that someday.
we don't all
Do you
say
do that? Are you one of
No.
those? No, you're like,
50-50.
yeah.
Now, Uncle Ron, on the other hand, has tent poles from 1956.
Well,
in
that's
his
in
attic
case
right
cousin
now.
Shannon wants it for, you know,
I don't know.
just to know it's in storage in his garage.
I tried to get him to throw those tent poles out years ago, and then he made something out of it like a week later. And so I told you I get it.
What do you out by the pool?
He put up like a screen or something,
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Oh no, this is not yours, is it?
Oh yeah, I sent you that one today.
No, you didn't, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Another Willy Wonka. Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka. And it says, on this day, May 1st, 2024, and he's drinking his tea. And it says, I refer to testicles as Wonkas because they're between the Willy and the chocolate factory. Very much a Matto joke for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you, studio audience.
Rabbit hole and Wonkers.
There's a million of those Willy Wonka ones, and the thing that cracks me up the most is just his face in it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I think it's
Little
great.
Gene Wilder.
I love Gene Wilder. I thought this was funny. I found this on
Creepy.
Easter Sunday. What did everybody do for Easter? What did you guys do?
I was at work. It was great.
Oh, you didn't have
I
any
loved
kind
it.
of what?
We were sick.
Was
Yeah,
the baby sick or just you
Yeah, he was
guys?
sick too.
That's a bummer.
Well, looks like he missed out on some quality time with the
But
Easter
can you
Bunny.
imagine getting your kids and that Easter bunny right there? What I'm showing you
But
is
look
a
at
picture.
their
Of,
shirts.
No,
This
the
little girl
shirt.
says, "Let's blow shit up." This one says, "Don't be a dick." This one says, "I still live with my parents.
Yes.
I paused my game to be here." Like,
And then the Easter bunny behind him, you guys, is this ratty Easter bunny outfit, and the guy's got a cigarette coming out of the bunny's
It's
mouth and shit. It's
very,
like, yeah, get
what
my
was
kids
that?
away from that bunny.
Donnie Darko-ish.
It is very Donnie Darko-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake
One of his
Gyllenhaal.
favorite movies.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, now I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Share one of your funny work stories that happened recently. Matt rides the train. He works for a Pacific Railroad. They hit people all the time, not purposely, but he has stories from work. You just said, what was it? Oh, the bright lights on the thing. The guy, you're dimming on the engineer thing.
No, so I said something about, he was talking about the inside of my truck. He goes, "Oh, I like how bright it is." And I said, "Yeah, every time my wife drives my car, she turns down the light, and I don't like it. I like it nice and bright." He said he likes it, and I said, "Well, on a locomotive, I like mine nice and bright." And I've had my coworker like, "Hey, turn your light down. It's a little bright for me." And I'm like, "Worry about your side. That's how I like it. I like."
He
it
was
nice and
telling me
bright."
this today in his truck because he's got this beautiful truck I love. But he was telling me that his wife, who's sitting over here in the VIP section, Leanne, she doesn't like the bright light, and she lowers it or whatever. What?
It's distracting.
What? Because it's too bright?
Yeah. It's like you're blinded
You think it
by
lights up the
light
whole
and
car and you
it's
can't see out the
Right.
windshield?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no way. You want it
Do
crisp.
you like a
You
bright
want it
dash
crisp
light?
and clean.
I do not.
You don't?
Nope.
You either?
No, I like it.
You don't,
Yeah, me too.
you don't drive at night.
But that's just because I'm old and I can't even read
She
anymore.
hasn't
So.
driven at night since 1986.
Who, mom?
Yeah.
Who, mom?
What do you possibly need to see for it to be that bright?
Just
Well,
a-
no. When I look in the mirror to check my look, I want to make sure I can see.
looking for bats in the cave. You never know.
Who is your least favorite person to work with on a crew? You don't have to say their name. It's just like one employee.
He actually just got fired after like
Oh, really?
21 years.
No kidding.
It was one. Hey, nice ice pick.
He got fired.
Yeah. And
Were you happy?
Yeah, everybody is. It's one of those things
Yeah.
where everybody kept thinking, like, how does he still work here? How does this guy still work here? And he finally doesn't.
So now you're cool with the rest of the crew?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you love your whole work crew?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
I absolutely love my work crew.
Everybody?
Every single buddy in there. I love them all so much.
I'm going to say that I do too.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. They're all watching this going, you little punk ass bitch.
What? Gordon Ramsay?
So for those of you guys that can't see the YouTube channel, it's a picture of Gordon Ramsay, but he is George Michael in the Wham picture, and he's both Wham guys.
Okay, but what?
So
who's
it's
the
Gordon
other Wham
Ramsay,
guy?
huh?
What's the name?
Andrew
of the other
Wrigley.
Wham? Okay.
Andrew Wrigley.
was
Hey,
gonna
I
say-
want applause for that. I'm going to hit my own button and go,
I'm
there it is. Andrew Wrigley, of course.
Because most people know who Wham is, but when you ask who the other person other than
Right,
George Michael is,
right,
they have no
right.
idea.
Right, right. Do you have another trivia question for me on a person?
Well, I wanted to ask you, do you know where Andrew Wrigley is now?
I think he's dead, isn't he?
Well, prior to that, he started up the Hooters chain. He is the guy.
No. Is that true, Leanne?
What did you say?
He's saying that Andrew Wrigley from Wham started the Hooters chain. She's laughing over there and she's not.
He knows the most
Yeah.
random That's
True.
likely.
Look it up.
Probably true.
We're going to have our producers check it real quick. My Aunt Wendy's our producer tonight. She's going to check it and see who started the Hooters chain.
But how many people believe my trivia fact?
You want to know if they believe you before?
I believe you.
I kind of believe him too because he throws his shit at me all the time.
True.
But I also
It's
come
true
up
that
with
I'm
things
lying.
like that.
I made that up.
Yeah.
I made that up.
Nope, not true.
Not true? You son of a bitch.
It's so easy.
Hey,
So
you
easy.
guys, for all my viewers that watched my last podcast with my cousin, do you remember when I showed the Eddie Murphy picture and his brother? And my cousin goes, oh, yeah, rest in peace. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. He died, huh? And he goes, no, but wouldn't that be more interesting?
No, he
I'm
did
like,
die.
goddamn.
He did die. I said he was murdered and they never found the killer.
Yeah, you said he was brutally murdered. And I'm like, I
didn't
think
say
I
brutal.
heard Eddie
Now
Murphy's
you're making
brother.
a brutal more.
And then he lied.
Yeah.
He lied.
It's fun. It's more fun that way.
Do you guys not understand why I am the way I am? And this is my cousin.
I like to lie.
It's not good.
I like
It's
to
not
lie.
good. What else have you lied to me about? Probably lots of shit.
I've won 7 all-you-can-eat chicken wings in a row.
Where?
Hooters,
No, for real?
Buffalo Wild Wings. No. See, that's another lie.
What are we wasting our time with?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I could put some wings out. I'll eat
Okay, I told you I was going to make you laugh with this one. So here it comes. Are you ready?
them. I'm ready.
All right, here it comes. Watch.
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
So as you can see, it's the Brady Bunch theme, and we were just talking about this the other night. But the Alice in the middle of the frames with all the kids is Alice Cooper, and it's hilarious.
We were talking about yesterday about how
How what?
it's so weird, but like Alice was like 37, like when they started filming that. And you look at older shows and you think these people are like in their 50s, 60s. They look so much older, and then you find out they're like 10 years younger than
It is
you
weird,
are, and
huh?
you're like, this doesn't add up. I don't know if it's the hairstyles or
Well, no, even the teenagers that play teenagers on the shows, they're like 30
Yeah,
or whatever.
no.
I mean, how old's
They
Kaylee
have-
Kuko? Does anybody know how old Kaylee Kuko is from Big Bang Theory? Because she was kind of,
In her 40s.
she's
yeah,
in her
probably,
40s.
huh? And you do know that she was dating Johnny Gellick, right, in real life
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah,
Big deal.
yeah.
Who cares?
Leonard
It's
on
old
Big
shit.
Bang Theory. It's not old shit. She's awesome. I like her.
I didn't say I don't.
You wouldn't hang out with Kaylee?
She's 39.
39er. Okay. good for
Close.
you.
All right. Give me a family story. I want something good.
Family story.
Yeah, yeah.
What do we got?
Well, we got Chronic.
Right?
We got Uncle Chronic. We
Yeah.
call him Uncle Chronic because we smoked weed with him at what he used to call
No,
Poondog parties.
that's not why we called him that. It's
I thought it
'cause
was.
He had a license plate that was supposed to be Karen and Ron. It said Cron, and then we turned it into Uncle Chronic.
My Aunt Karen's a Karen, you guys. She's a total Karen.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Now you're gonna get complaints.
No, she knows she is. We told her one day when we were having dinner back with you.
But I will tell you,
Hmm.
if you left a beach towel at her house in 1997, she would hold on to that to you. And the next time you saw her, like, you left a beach towel at my house in 1997. It was July 6th. It was a little overcast that day. Like, she's really good with the
Matt's got his
inventory.
garage door open tonight, and the neighbors are waving at me while I'm doing the podcast. So I thought that's pretty cool. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I see ya. Come on by next time. We'll interview you. No, my Uncle Ronnie was hilarious, and he used to have these Poondog parties. But you know the story of how it became Poondog, right?
Yeah. There was an incident in the pool.
But I'm sorry, Haley. I love you, honey. You're so beautiful now.
It's not
but-
her.
Yes, it was.
No, it
She
wasn't.
dropped a Poonug in the pool.
It
when
wasn't
she-
Haley. It was Rusty's daughter.
It was Tammy B. No, Carolyn.
Yeah.
It was Carolyn. Yeah. So a good friend of the family, his daughter popped a little poo nug out of her bathing suit. It was floating around the pool. You know, I wanted to like throw a baby Ruth in there and be all, it's okay. Yeah, it's good. But she did. Yeah. We saw the poo nug in the pool. And then from that day on, it became the Poondog party.
Yeah.
And then
Somehow
my-
Poondog turned into Poondog.
Poondog. And then my uncle would make this punch, which was what? Like just
It's just like a jungle.
knowing
juice
him, rum.
punch kind of-
Yeah, he's a huge rum guy. Yeah. Well, Lily likes rum too, but she likes Sailor Jerry, right? In fact, he was telling me a story at, is it Grumpy's?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were like, hey, do you have Sailor? And the guy was like, no, we don't have it. You're all, no, I think you do because I was just here. He was telling me that whole story. And it was a lady though, right?
Yeah.
She felt stupid.
I made her feel.
She took a couple dollars off the drink.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I bet her. I said, I know you have it.
But isn't Sailor Jerry's kind of a knockoff to Captain Morgan?
It's not.
It's stronger.
It's stronger?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like 92 proof.
I always tell this story, but me and Dalton bought a bottle of Kraken rum because Ronnie had it at one of the Poondog parties. We had it with some juice. We thought it was delicious. We went home, bought a bottle, and we drank maybe 2 of those Kraken rum things and beat the shit out of each other at the end of the night. Nice. And then we realized, this is really strong. What is this? It was like, I mean, we literally didn't beat the shit, but we just got shit-faced. We got so intoxicated. We're like, what is this? That shit's strong, right? 94 proof.
Right. So you were talking about family stories, and I was thinking of a great story that your dad used to kill me with. And it was some type of like frat hazing kind of thing, and they had to put a marshmallow in their.
Oh no! Yeah,
you remember this story?
No,
right?
I do know it.
So they had to put a marshmallow between their butt cheeks and run around the bases.
It was a fraternity thing,
right? And they had to run around the bases of a baseball field without dropping
the marshmallow in your butt cheeks. My dad actually did that, and I think I actually shared on another podcast that those same buddies were curious as to what it looked like when you pooped. So they had somebody poop on a glass table, and they all got underneath it drunk to see what it would look like with the poop coming out. Do you see what I mean about my disgusting family?
Yeah, but the story about
I was adopted, thank God.
Yeah, the story about the marshmallows, the thing was if you dropped it, you had to eat it.
Put a cork in it, Cochise. We got.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Cheers, Cochise. But I guess the story was if you dropped the marshmallow, you had to eat it.
First of all, I think you could hold a marshmallow between your butt cheeks pretty easily, right?
Running around the bases of a baseball diamond?
Well, I mean, if you put it in there a little bit.
Well, that's the issue. Your dad put it so far up, worried about having to eat it, that he never found it.
What is wrong with men that they do things like this?
He put it up so far that he never found it.
Because women like your mom over here, Aunt Wendy and Katie and stuff, hear men doing things like this, and you're like, men are stupid. Yes, they are stupid, right?
Please.
No, but you wouldn't put a marshmallow on your butt cheeks and try and run across a field with it without dropping it, would you? Katie's all, I might do that on a good picnic.
My mom's got like 3 marshmallows in her right now.
Her little son Mason's over here going, I do it, dude. I'll try it. Well, that may be for a future podcast. We may need to get a bag of marshmallows and see who can actually hold the marshmallow in their butt cheeks. Huh?
Do you think that's how the original s'more was made?
What you think?
You have to say Chubby Bunny.
Oh, is that what it's called?
No, it's like you put one marshmallow in your mouth and you say Chubby Bunny, and then you put another one into.
Oh God, you keep saying it, and you're all Chubby Bunny. That's hilarious. Has anyone ever? If you've ever played Chubby Bunny,
yes.
I'd like you to send us an email at weneedtotalk@pcast.com, and send it here and see.
That sounds like a weird sexual thing, right?
What?
Well, we did the old Chubby Bunny last night.
Yeah, let's do the Chubby Bunny.
Well, she put on the bunny ears, and I'll just leave it at that.
I think you know this story, but my dad, when he was talking about oral sex with Vicky, when he married my second stepmom, the girls were little Tess and Leisha, and they wouldn't want to say, Dad would be like, I'm in the mood. They called their vaginas tuppies. Because the girls were little girls and go, Mommy, my tuppy hurts or whatever, right? Ooh. So my dad would be eating dinner and he'd be telling Vicky, yeah, I'm really in the mood for some chocolate-covered tuppy right now. And it's because the girls didn't know what it meant, my sisters. If they watch this, they're going to go, Chuck, why did you tell that story on there? I'll be because Dad's passed already and there's nothing he can do to me. But no, it was hilarious. It was hilarious because we knew what it was and we're like, oh, my God. I do remember when he was married to my mom, I had never knew what cum was, and I used to call my sister, would make fun of me and stuff, and I'd go, well, you're yellow cum, and my dad slapped me right off the stool at the dinner table, and I'm like, I don't even know what it means, and he goes, well, now you do, and I'm like, no, I still don't know what it means.
You don't want to learn that one the hard way.
You didn't have any brothers and sisters. I mean, You were basically, well, you had older brothers, but no sisters.
No.
I had a million sisters. They rolled the house. My whole world was women power.
Just flaunting their tuppies everywhere. Huh?
Flaunting their tuppies. Flaunting their tuppies, yeah. Yeah.
So it's weird that their vaginas were called tuppies because when I was a little kid, my penis was called a tutu.
Who would call that a tutu?
That's what my mom taught me that it was called, and I told her before my son was born. Like,
Wendy,
we're not calling it
my
a
Aunt
tutu.
Wendy's right over here, you guys. Did you make him call his pee-pee a tutu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I'd like to think, I'd like to think of more of it as a 3-3, but you know.
A 3-3. Oh my God. It's funny the names you come up with for your kids when they're young because you don't want to say, you know.
Yeah, well, so we tortured her and said that we were going to call it a wiener, and she's like, "No, absolutely not. I don't think that's out."
Yes,
of
and
the
look what
norm."
she's created today. I'm pretty sure she's already disgusted with you.
Wow. Now that she knows I have a 3-3.
Did you hear mom? My answer, we're going absolutely 100%. Huh?
Oh yeah, my mom makes up words. So I grew up thinking that the word spurtsy was a real word. The definition via my mom of spurtsy is like a carbonated beverage that's really
Spurty.
yeah, spurtsy.
Spritzy.
Yeah.
Oh, spritzies?
No, spurtsy was
She
the
says
word.
Spritzy, but it's like I think Spritz.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was like in my 20s when I said something was spurtsy. So I was like, that's not a word, man. I'm like, thank you, Mom. Thank you for that.
No, there's another word you told me she made up. I can't remember. You were telling me on another podcast. He goes, my mom makes words up.
It's true. I
My
believe-
mom used to do that too, though. Like we'd be all, Mom, what's for dinner? And she'd go, cockalavish. And we'd be all, ew, what is that? And she'd go, "It's whatever the hell I make or whatever, you know. Because she was a Portuguese, you know. Yeah. She just talked shit to us all the time.
Yeah, I think my nickname as a kid was like Paducah Butt, you know, so yeah, I don't think that's a real word.
Hey, you know what used to kill me? Nana, everybody when we were kids, they'd call your butt a coo. Is your coo okay? Your coo hurts? Your coo burn? Coo, right?
We're Portuguese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your cuckoo.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. They make your cuckoo. Nathan used to come out after pooping and go, I had a hot poop. My cuckoo hurts or whatever. And my mom would be like, you need to wipe your ass better.
It's
horrible. And what?
Yeah,
Oh,
Buffa,
Buffa for
yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. Buffa was, yeah, Buffa. Yeah. Yeah, they'd be like, did you Buffa? And now we just say, did you fart?
What was a Portuguese queef? Was it a quafa?
No. What did she say?
I think she said bone queefa.
I almost said Laquifa, but I didn't, you know, because I worked with a girl named Laquifa.
Oh,
Yeah. No, it's true. That was her name. Yeah.
wow.
Beautiful young. Never mind. Yeah. But you think your family's weird, but really your family's no different than most people's families. Every family has their little names for things, you know. I mean, Katie, do you carry on the things that were said to you with Mason, like now that he's, yeah, and you hear yourself and go, oh my God, my mother's coming out of me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was a kid, my dad would tell me, it's bedtime for Bonzo. And I just knew that many time to go to bed. And I found out later that it was a movie with Ronald Reagan and a chimp.
It's
And
true.
And I had no idea. I just thought there was something he would say to me all the time.
I would have thought there was a freaky clown under my bed or something, right? Bedtime for Bonzo. Can you imagine? My mother-in-law is deathly afraid of clowns. Like she cannot even look at a clown. How many people have a lot of friends that are afraid of clowns? A lot of people, right, are frightened of clowns. I have no problem with clowns.
If they're in a van, you know, then
If they're in a van trying to lure a small child into it, they're okay.
yeah.
But you know,
That's
if
fine.
it's just
It's the ones at the carnival I don't like.
the carnival clowns are kind of creepy.
But the van clowns with the candy, those are okay.
That's funny. Everybody worked with a guy who had that one van. You're like, dude, that looks like a molester van, totally, right? And you'd see him leaving, going. In fact, we had a friend I worked with a couple of years ago, and I was driving home. Me and Dalton were leaving work, and we're like, look, there's so and so in front of us, and there's his van, and we're like, that looks so creepy. He looked, you know what I mean? Like with the bars on the window.
And it's not
stuff.
even fair because a van is very convenient, but then you second guess even buying one because
yeah, but he didn't do anything with cook, so there was nothing in the van. You know,
well, maybe he's cooking meth.
dead children. Oh, I never thought of that.
Right. Could have been a Mexican American.
What did Mason say?
Does the bed have baby oil in it?
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys, could you hear that? I hope you could hear that. This kid's 12 years old. He's asking if the van had baby oil in it. I think we were talking about P. Diddy.
No, we were talking about Benny Blanco or whatever, Selena Gomez.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
If you guys remember last podcast with my cousin, we showed a picture of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, which I don't even know who this dude is. He told me. But anyway, in the background, there was supposed to be something sexually suggestive. And I couldn't see it because I'm half dead anyway and I can't see anymore. But then Leanne, in the middle of the podcast, toward the end, Leanne chirps in from the background and goes, "Oh, it's KY jelly. I just looked it up." And then we're like, "Is it?" Remember, we went back to it and pulled the picture up,
Right.
and it was on the shelf in there. You know how many pictures you see of people taking pictures like selfies and stuff, and they don't realize that in the background is something.
Oh, yeah.
Who's here? We have a new guest.
The cops.
Yay!
Oh, it's Dalton James Fronter House. Dalton. That's Dalton. This is Wade Garrett.
Thought you'd be bigger.
Thought you'd be bigger, he said. Hey, Papa's Bathroom, Playboy issue 1962.
Oh, yeah.
What edition was
Those
it?
were good dumps.
Yeah. All us little boys would run and go to Papa's Bathroom to go to the bathroom because that's where all his Playboys were. We all
That's
knew
like
it.
when the ladies were wearing like the cone shaped bras.
Yeah.
Like, why did women want to have
Oh, you mean the cones? Like
yeah,
Madonna?
why did they want to have like funnel shaped breasts? It was weird.
I don't know. We have to ask your mom because she had a whole outfit one time when the band was. No, I'm just kidding. My aunt's going to slap the shit out of me. What'd she say?
They just got rid of it last week.
Oh, yeah. In case you're running low on oil.
I don't know what the cone
top
thing
it off.
was.
I don't know. It was a style.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it back. Cone
Well-
titties for the men.
That and chocolate covered tuppies will be available for Valentine's Day as well. So that's kind of cool. Shout out to my cousin's wife and her best friend Katie. They made the best food tonight. We had burgers with jalapeno poppers, mushrooms with sausage, and pepper jack peas. I mean, pepper jack cheese. I said pepper jack peas.
I don't know what you had, but I had pepper jack cheese.
You probably ate the peas, fucker. All right. Yeah, it was delicious, and they really took care of us, so we appreciate that. It's a pretty long ride up here, but not as long as the ride we're going to take to get to North Carolina. It's 39 hours. So, yeah.
Have
I
you
wish we
considered
could.
flying?
We have considered flying, but we need the car. So, here's our next one. A little trim can make a big difference. See how much bigger it looks?
It's true, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's so true.
So they can't see the picture, but when you trim up or manscape or ladyscape or whatever you do, this picture is suggesting that it looks a lot bigger. And guess what?
It does. It's
does.
true. But you said ladyscape, so like they're
I don't know how theirs
Their
could look
tuppy
bigger.
gets
Their
bigger.
tuppy could get yeah.
they got that XL tup.
You got a little, you got a little infection in your tuppy there, Cochise. That's horrible. They're gonna be. These guys are sick. It's rated R. Don't let anybody
We're
watch
having
it.
a tuppy party.
So here's a public bathroom. It's got a urinal for men right here, but
No,
it's
no,
actually the urinal and a guillotine. So like if that falls, it cuts your shit
Is it
off,
like-
right?
a time limit? Like if you take too much
I think
time-
that's what it is. You need
Yeah,
to pee
no.
quick and get out.
Well, I'm not a
right?
quick peer, so I'm not using that urinal.
In our bar where I work, we have a keg. It's a beer keg, and you
Oh,
pee
yeah.
into the beer keg, right? Yeah. Which I think is kind of cool. You're putting the beer back where it came from, right?
Yeah, at ours, there's a hole in the stall, and I don't know what that's for, but
Oh, I'll show you how to position yourself next time, and you'll know what you're doing.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, if there's a hole in the stall, that's definitely important. No, I'm serious. All right, give me another family story. Somebody the weirdest thing. Well, no, don't
I
go
don't
too
know.
far with the weird.
It's yours. You got the best one.
No,
Usually are
no.
involved with you.
Well, because I'm older. I'm older. I mean, I could talk about Dad's wedding and all the weird stuff.
Oh,
the
we
next
did talk
time.
about the Dutch oven. That was great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Dutch oven was good, but our family is really interesting. There's a lot of
Absolutely.
stuff that we can't even put out on the air.
No.
We probably get away with it. Like, are you doing it again? He's doing the karate kick fart again.
He's doing the spinning
So
shit
Mason's
kicks.
over here doing the karate kick, and that's how he pooped his pants last time. So I'm just waiting. If it happens here, it's going live. So
That's
you
right.
better watch out.
I think that's what he wants. He wants the viral spinning shit kick.
The viral spinning shit kick. Hey, by the way, folks, next time you go to the store and get your microwave popcorn, I know Dalton loves microwave popcorn. Make sure you get your butt flavor. That's the new one that just came out.
The
There it
flavor
is.
actually supposed to be?
Butt. It's butt. It's microwave popcorn. There it is. Butt flavor in the yellow pack.
It's BUTT flavor
Yeah.
popcorn.
Butter.
Well,
Look at, she was so nonchalant. So butter.
whatever.
No, honey. Butt.
B-
Butt popcorn.
they were too lazy for the E and the R.
I don't know, but I think it's great the way Leanne was just like, shut up, stupid. It's butter.
Yeah.
It's butter. And then you lick the bag. Right?
Oh.
Do you lick anybody else in here lick the bag? The microwave popcorn butter? No? I know you do. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want you to get mad at me.
I was just gonna say who.
No,
does?
Dalton's over here. And when he first did it, and we've been together 16 years when he first did it, we'd sit on the recliners and he eats his popcorn and then he tears the paper into little squares and he goes, and I'm like,
And the first time you saw
next to him, and he's all, stop looking at me. And I'm like, you're licking the bag. But then I found out from a bunch of my friends at home, oh, yeah, we do that too. And I'm like,
No.
really?
the first time you saw him do it, you went, "I'm gonna marry that bag licker."
That's horrible. Well, all I can say is I thought it was weird. I don't do anything weird like that.
Oh, sure. Nobody does
Dalton,
anything.
do I do anything weird like that? Never mind. Don't answer that. I'm asking to get myself into something I don't want to. Yeah. Anyway, try the new butt flavored popcorn. It's delicious.
I know. But
And do
like,
you have any new
can't
products
narrow
here?
it down to like one butt. Like butts could taste different. So what? How can you just narrow it down to
How do
one
you
flavor?
know butts can taste different unless you've been tasting butts?
I've been tasting butts since I was like 16, man. And I know they all taste a little different,
Oh my God! Thank God for bidets and dude wipes.
right?
Yeah. First time I saw dude wipes, I'm like, really? Dude wipes?
But like,
Special wipe just for the dude.
right? Is it like a pH balance type of thing?
I
Why
think
is it
I
for
think the
dudes?
perception is that women are cleaner than us, so they just need a soft little microfiber or something,
Please.
and we need like a full on fucking whole rack of towels or something to clean ourselves. I don't know. I think it's funny.
Been there.
Yeah. Oh, let's not go back. Don't let Mason do the kick because we might end up into that next. Yeah. So this is our last meme of the night, guys. This is very funny. It's Stewie from Family Guy, and I'm going to let Matt do the voice because he can do this so perfect. There you go.
On a dark desert highway, cool whip in my hair. Cool whip.
Oh, that's funny, dude. When I saw that, it's supposed to be to the Eagles song, of course, but you did the cool whip. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Stewie's a little freako, though. You know that, right?
My favorite thing he ever said was when he made Brian pick up his own poop and said, "Here's a
Oh,
thin
that was the
napkin.
best ever. That was the
Pick up my poop,
babe,
Brian."
what was it? The universe when they went into the other universes,
Right.
and then they get to the Disney one, and Stewie's all, "Look at me! I'm in a Disney film. I'm running gaily." And, oh my God, so funny, so funny.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we finally made it up here to Sacramento.
Yes.
And I'm very happy about that. We had a great time here this weekend. We're heading home tomorrow. This podcast will be airing on Tuesday morning. You'll see us there. But I want to thank Leanne and Katie and my Aunt Wendy. I almost said my Aunt Karen. I was like, bitch ain't here. And that was definitely my Aunt Wendy for having us and for feeding us and everything. We always have a great time when we come up here. And we don't know if we'll make it back up here before we leave for North Carolina. But I'll tell you one goddamn thing, Cochise. We'll damn well try. We will. Matt, do you have anything to sign off with?
This is great. You know, it's fun to do it remotely, but actually be here with you. Really cool, man.
No, I love it too because I can actually see these guys because I see you. Last time it was Mom. I don't know. Were you here?
No.
Oh, you weren't? All right. But next time, maybe when if we make it back up here, we'll see if Mason can do the karate kick and shit himself for you. Okay, guys? We appreciate you watching. This is We Need to Talk About This. I'm Chucko. That's Matto. And we'll be back next Tuesday. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Woo! That's hilarious. It's great having them out here, though, right?
Absolutely.
And we're both blue. We were blue yesterday, and we got the blue again.
We didn't plan this.
I am so hot in here right now. I'm profusely sweating underneath this hat. It's like we had to turn the fan off and stuff. If you guys have any questions or personal things you want to ask Matt and Leanne, they're right here in Sacramento. You're welcome to come up and join the garage bar. You have to be a member. You have to pay $100, but once you do that, you're good to go. And they serve butt popcorn. We'll see you here, everybody.